Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Johnny Jet here with another episode of Journey of Wrestling. On the last show, we booked through Hog Wild. Gonna go run down Hog Wild real quick for you here. We had Dean Malenko taking on Christopher Daniels in defense of the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. We also had a television title #1 contender match between Eddie Guerrero and Jerry Lynn. Chris Jericho came out before that match complaining because he thinks he deserves a shot at Rob Van Dam's TV title. RVD has beaten Chris Jericho. Jericho got a win over him via nefarious means, but Jericho still believes that he is deserving of a TV title shot. So he came out and he did commentary over Guerrero versus Lynn. Eddie Guerrero did win, so he'll be getting a TV title shot. We're booking towards Guerrero, RVD, and Jericho for the TV title, which will be happening at Fall Brawl, most likely. We brought the Yeti in. We debuted him last month. We've been building him as Sister Sherry's, as Sensational Sherry's enforcer against Glacier. Sensational Sherry is trying to lure Glacier away from the path of righteousness, and we're doing a very just early 90s comic booky sort of thing with that. Glacier is, of course, a martial artist. He is a young man from the South who traveled to Japan, and he mixed martial arts with pro wrestling to create a new fighting style that he thinks is going to be superior. But in the process of doing that, he learned mystical martial arts, not real martial arts. So in the process of doing that, he angered the very powerful mystical forces incarnate in Sensational Sherry, and so she formed the Dungeon of Doom. This is all before our booking started, so this is all real. She formed the Dungeon of Doom to take down Glacier and to draw him away from the path of righteousness. She brought the Yeti in to destroy Glacier. He has defeated Glacier at Hog Wild. I'm sure the bikers in attendance were big fans of that match. Going on from there, another member of the Dungeon of Doom was in action. Dr. Death Steve Williams has recently been in a program with Shane Douglas ever since Shane Douglas and him went to a double pin at the Great American Bash Series. Steve Williams has been being headhunted by Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas wants Steve Williams to be on his side. He wants him for a new faction that Shane Douglas is trying to form, which will probably put Sherry and Shane Douglas at odds, especially since Sensational Sherry needs Dr. Death on her side. He is, of course, one of the most dominant forces in World Championship Wrestling. And two pay-per-views ago, he defeated Spike Dudley in a nothing throwaway match, so that we could pull forward him and Shane Douglas. But that angered the Dudley boys, who then have been trying to attack and beat down Steve Williams. Shane Douglas came out to side with Steve Williams, leading to tag team matches, and leading eventually to this very successful 5-star match between Steve Williams, Shane Douglas, and the Dudley boys. Also in action, Booker T defeated New Jack. The Gangstas have been attacking and threatening and just cutting promos on Harlem Heat for the last while, for the duration of this playthrough. The Gangstas want the world titles. They want the world tag team titles that Harlem Heat holds, but also the Gangstas believe that Harlem Heat are not who they say they are. And we'll get a little bit more into that as we go on. But here, Booker T in singles action did defeat New Jack. we're playing up that Stevie Ray was injured coming into this, pursuant to an attack by the Gangstas that left both members of Harlem Heat injured on the episode of Nitro right before Hog Wild. Then we had Arn Anderson and Vader with Bobby Heenan taking on Sting and Lex Luger in our semi-main event. Anderson and Sting were feuding over the U.S. title. Then the U.S. title mysteriously went missing, and apparently we think that Sting might have something to do with it, out of kayfabe. So right now they're not feuding over the U.S. title, and we're not mentioning the U.S. title. Sting just doesn't have the belt with him when he comes out, and we're not referencing it right now on TV. But Sting and Anderson were feuding over that. That is no longer the case. They're just fighting now because they don't like each other. And Vader and Luger wants a shot at the world title, currently held by Randy Savage. And Vader also wants a shot. Vader doesn't think that Luger is on that level. Vader's going to beat Luger into the ground so that he has a shot at the world title. So that's what their feud is and where they're going from there. Anderson and Vader did get the win over Sting and Luger at Hog Wild. Then in our main event, the hottest feud in the company right now, the emerging Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on and defeating the world champion Macho Man Randy Savage. Austin and Savage have been going back and forth for a few shows now, a few pay-per-views, and we're continuing to build that. That feud that's not ending on this show. These two feuds might. This one's certainly not right now. Not yet. So right now we're actually booking toward Fall Brawl, which is traditionally when War Games is held. So we're actually booking toward War Games right now. So let me see. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump into it with a book like this. Let me see. I want to do, obviously we start out with hot cruiserweight action. I'm going to throw it in there. Let's see. We've got Rey Mysterio coming back from injury. He was injured in the initial battle royal against Dean Malenko, where the Cruiserweight Championship was determined. Malenko injured Rey Mysterio and eliminated him. So Rey Mysterio coming back from injury now, pursuing the Cruiserweight title and wanting revenge against Dean Malenko. But he's going to have to earn his way to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to book Rey Mysterio versus Christopher Daniels for his return match. Daniels, previous #1 contender, so it makes sense if Mysterio beats him, he'll get a shot at the Cruiserweight title in the future. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll throw that on there, and next show we'll have Rey Mysterio cut a promo or something probably about the Cruiserweight title and really kickstart the feud with Malenko. Let's see. For now, there's a few things I could do. I've got to continue to build the Glacier Yeti feud, but I don't want to do that this fast into it. I will go ahead. I'm gonna book the main event. I'm gonna go ahead and book the main event, and then I'll fill in the spaces in between. Main event. We're gonna put Sting versus Vader for the main event of this episode of Nitro. I think Sting versus Vader in singles competition, main event of Nitro. We're trying to pop a rating. So that's hot-shotting a match that we probably shouldn't, actually. I mean, WCW did that a lot, but I shouldn't do that. No. Hold on. I should do maybe, Luger versus Anderson in the main event wouldn't be the worst. That's actually solid booking because, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's not as big as like Sting versus Vader, which is the feud we're going to be building into next. After Luger after Luger Vader and Sting Anderson ends, I'm gonna switch to Sting versus Vader. But okay, yeah, this will be fine for the main event here. I do want a promo battle between Austin and. I do need a promo battle between Austin and Savage for sure. Booking into Fall Brawl. That's probably going to be beginning of second hour, wherever that would fall in the actual game. Singles match. I'm gonna throw in Mustafa versus Stevie Ray. I'm gonna book that. Book a little Mustafa versus Stevie Ray here. That should just build their feud a little bit. And let's see. Probably do it like that. Jericho should cut a promo on Eddie Guerrero, and that could lead to a match. That would be good, yeah. That'd be good. Don't know that I want to do I don't know that I want to do like a promo battle. Is there any way I could do? Well, I could always just do a custom thing. I can always just do a custom one. All right, let's see. We can do 3 people. We do 3 people in this. I'm not gonna worry about the text and stuff. Yep, promo's fine. I'll just tell you what happens. I'm not gonna. Don't save the game. Just add it. Oh, I should, yeah, book that, right. Where are they? Where are my people? There we go. Yep. And where's Eddie? Wait, where's Eddie? Am I overlooking him? Is he down here? Oh, he is. Okay, yeah, because we're building Eddie, right? Checks out. There, that one. Book it. There we go. This is going to build us toward the actual match at Fall Brawl. We should do one more match right in here. We might do like let's see, what feuds do I? Well, I do need to move forward with the Douglas Williams thing. I need to do that. I need to move forward with Glacier in some way, shape, or form. I think I'll move this to right around here-ish. No, it's got to be top of second hour. That's got to be top of second hour. If I move... I don't want to move that one like that. Okay. If I do like a... I could do like a singles match. I could do like a singles match to get Glacier some heat, no pun intended. Get Glacier some heat. He goes over on one of the Brood. Let's go over on Christian, because that'll build him a little bit more. This is kind of it's Nitro. It's a building show. That's what it's supposed to be. So do that, and then semi-main, we run another angle. What would it be, though? Semi-main, we have another angle. That could be backstage with... that could be backstage with Sherry putting over Dr. Death. That could work. That could be Sherry putting over... it says she's not managing him, though. That's bizarre. Why is that? Why is that? Unclear. Okay, so scrap that. It could be Bobby Heenan putting over Arn Anderson. Or putting over, yeah, Heenan putting over Anderson. That works for me. That works for me. They'll throw it pre-match. Heenan puts over Anderson. That works. That's good enough. That's good enough. So we'll open up Monday Nitro with the return of Rey Mysterio Jr. He's taking on number one contender for the Cruiserweight Championship, Christopher Daniels. Mysterio's definitely going to go over strong on that one to open us up. Okay, so it's at this point that Jericho's going to come out. He's going to cut a promo. He's going to, talk about how he deserves the TV title shot more than Eddie Guerrero does. That's going to bring Guerrero out. They're going to have some back and forth. I think maybe actually he interrupts a scheduled match between Eddie Guerrero and someone else, and he just it's between Eddie and some jobber. Jericho just comes out, cuts the match off entirely, cancels the match, and Jericho and Guerrero start going back and forth. Then that brings out Van Dam, and then the three of them go into a little war of words between them. And I think that would be good because then we can build that toward a triple threat for the TV title at Fall Brawl. So that's solid. That works for me. Glacier goes over on Christian for sure. We gotta make Glacier strong. Gotta keep Glacier strong. So it's at this point that at top of the hour, we're gonna come back from commercial. Steve Austin hits the ring. He starts running down Savage, says he beat Savage. He's going to beat him again at War Games. This, that, and the other thing. This brings out Savage. Savage cuts a promo on Austin. They go back and forth, and that's going to just build up hype for War Games. All right. So, Stevie Ray versus Mustafa. I am going to add a little bit of a... Let me see. I guess I'll do it like this. Mustafa is gonna go over on Stevie Ray. So what's actually gonna happen is that Stevie Ray is going to square off against Mustafa Saeed. He's gonna beat him up pretty good. They're gonna go back and forth. Both of them big powerhouses. They're gonna go back and forth. Eventually, Bischoff is going to slide the axe handle into Stevie Ray. He's going to distract the referee. Mustafa's going to clock Stevie Ray with the axe handle. He gets the 3 count. Booker hits the ring. New Jack hits the ring. Brawl to the back. After the commercial, Bobby Heenan's going to come out. He's going to cut a promo for Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson is your rightful champion, undeclared what champion is, but he deserves to be champion. He is the best professional wrestler in WCW. He is one of the most hard-hitting wrestlers in WCW, and he's going to dismantle Lex Luger in front of your very eyes right here tonight. Lex Luger and Arn Anderson squaring off, and I think I might do a screwy finish on this one. They wrestle for the duration of TV time. I like that, actually. I like that. I like them just wrestling for the rest of the show. They wrestle until time is up. This feud is not a feud, but it will continue. Okay, so let's see. Arn Anderson is popular now. Good. Into it. All right, we're crushing the competition in the ratings. All right, so we're moving right along here. The second Nitro. Let's see, what do we want to do? Open it up with more cruiserweight action. That's how Nitro opens. That's how Nitro does it. Rey Mysterio. We're gonna have Rey Mysterio go up against, let's say, Rey Mysterio and Tajiri could be a really good little opening match, but Mysterio versus Disco Inferno to open us up. After the match, we're gonna get a little interview with Rey Mysterio. He is how do I do a let me see here. I wanted to do like a promo hyping up his match against Malenko, but I don't want Malenko on a microphone because that would be awful. This works. Yeah, this works. Rey Mysterio demands a title shot, and book that. That's how we'll do that. Main event, tag team action, a little taste of what's to come at War Games. We're gonna do not actual tag teams. But you know what? Maybe do a little 6-man. We'll do Sting and let's see. Sting, Booker, and Savage versus Austin, Vader, and I think we'd throw we can throw New Jack into that. We can throw New Jack in there. Where's New Jack? Where is New Jack? Where's New Jack hiding? Is he up here? He's here. Okay. What a weird collection of people, but I mean, it works though. It works for me. So it's Booker, Sting, and Randy Savage. Sure, that combination of men makes sense. Then it's New Jack, Vader, and Steve Austin. That'll be exciting. So let's see. Can I do like managers? I'll tell you how it goes. It's fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's look here. No, none of that. 2. And then we'll do this will be backstage earlier in the night. Maybe like right after this promo, actually. I'll tell you what happens with that when we get to it. Let's see. I might book like there we go. Just a little local squash here. I'll book that, I think, with, let's see, because I want to do something with that, but I don't know what exactly. Yeah, I guess I'll do it like this. Where? Yeah, there he is. Okay. There's going to be a lot of wrestling on this wrestling show, as you can tell. So we'll do that, and I would then have. I'll just do another custom one. I'm probably going to start abusing the custom thing. Now that's going to be a Wait, no, not that. No, no. This is not what it seems. But it is going to be. I feel weird including Shane Douglas in this, um, in this, in this glacier thing. But I mean, it is happening, to be sure. Um, so we'll book that right in here, and then we should do an actual. We should do like a wrestling match too. And then we should do a wrestling match on this wrestling show. Um, Yeah, that'll work for me. That'll work for me. Yeah, RVD versus we do RVD versus Eddie on this one, and then it ends in a no contest, leading us to the. Yeah, that works. That's top of the hour. Yep, this works. This works for me. All right, so starting the show, Rey Mysterio in cruiserweight action against Disco Inferno. Rey Mysterio obviously goes over. After that, Rey Mysterio demands the title shot against Malenko. Malenko agrees. Oof, we're not having a great rating so far. This will turn it around, though, probably. All right, so backstage. We go to the back, and Eric Bischoff is meeting up with Bobby Heenan. Heenan and Bischoff are striking a deal so that the Gangstas will be joining Anderson, Vader, and Austin in War Games. So these two are striking the deal backstage. Then we move into the into the World TV title match. This is going to end in interference DQ as Chris Jericho runs down, attacks Eddie Guerrero. Nobody gets over. Nobody gets over. It's TV. You gotta pay. You gotta watch. You gotta buy the pay-per-view, guys. Gotta buy the pay-per-view. After that, Steve Williams is gonna come out. Williams is going to beat the hell out of, I guess, Caesar Hunter, some random local talent. Steve Williams goes over. Sherry is very happy. Wait, he's managed by woman? Why is he part of the Dungeon of Doom? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I messed up a little bit. Sherry wants Steve Williams for the Dungeon of Doom. Okay, I'm saving it. I'm turning it around. Sherry wants Steve Williams for the Dungeon of Doom. Shane Douglas wants Steve Williams for Triple Threat. So Douglas and Sherry both come down, and the War of the Words happens, and Steve Williams is also involved. God. But he's part of the Dungeon of Doom. He is. I know it. I've seen it. Regardless, in the main event, big match here. Preview of War Games. Booker T, Sting, and Randy Savage in 6-man tag team action against New Jack, Vader, and Steve Austin. And going into War Games, I think the heels are going to go over. Heels are going to go over going into War Games. That builds intrigue, builds interest. So that's how we do that. For sure. Yeah. And we're doing 9s. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're putting on a good show. We're doing 9s at this point. 9 million people are watching our show. It doesn't matter. We can throw away stuff if we want to. It doesn't make a difference. And then, let's see. We're actually going to have to book this one, though. This is going to be something. We got to stack this one. Because this is going to be Fall Brawl. This is it. This is the show. This is War Games, baby. We got Sting. We got Savage. We got Luger. We got Harlem Heat. And they're going to be taking on, of course, Arn Anderson, Vader, Steve Austin, New Jack, and where's Mustafa? Somewhere down here. There he is. That's the guy. We've got War Games. And we are going to... we are going to blow off this one, and we're going to blow off the Anderson, Luger, Vader, Sting stuff right here at War Games. So this will be an exciting one. That'll be a good one. Let's see, what else do we have for War Games? We've got I don't really feel like we need a gimmick. We don't need to put a hat on a hat. We're good. We're good with the TV title the way it's going to be. RVD, Jericho, and Eddie Guerrero. Triple threat match for the television championship. We're also going to book... Let's see. How do I... Well, I know what I want for sure. I want Malenko versus Mysterio. That one's got to happen. Cruiserweight title on the line, opening it up. That's how that's got to be. But okay, so what else do I want to put on War Games? What else do I want to put on my pay-per-view? I do think Glacier versus the Yeti would be fine to have. You know what? This is awful. I'm gonna do this though. Hold on. Tag team match at War Games. Shane Douglas and Glacier versus Steve Williams and the Yeti. Sure. Wait, oh, I could do a trio. Hold on. Wait, no. I was about to say, nah, can't do that. But I could do Williams and the Yeti versus, and then if I do, and then, that's a mess that's going to happen at War Games. For sure. Definitely. Yes. 3-way tag team action at Fall Brawl. Williams and the Yeti taking on Glacier and Shane Douglas and the Brood. Why? Why not? Why wouldn't that happen? So here's how it happened at Nitro. We're going to run it back a little bit. Here's what happened at Nitro. After Williams' match, Sherry came out. I swear to God, like Williams is part of Dungeon of Doom. You can see it right here. He is. He just is. Even though he's managed by Woman and not Sherry. I guess I screwed that up somewhere. I don't know. But so Sherry wants Williams in the Dungeon of Doom, and so because she wants to destroy / recruit Glacier, right? Douglas wants to recruit Williams to the Triple Threat, which he is forming. And you didn't see this on Nitro. It was on Saturday night. You just didn't watch it. But the Brood have also been feuding with Glacier. They're wanting to, of course, destroy Glacier because they're vampires, and vampires hate superhero martial artist wrestlers. So, so the Brood, you see, are also involved in this feud, and so now it's just this big clusterfuck. If you watched Saturday night, you would know. If you watched the product, you'd know. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, we've got other feuds going on that happened only on Saturday night. For sure. You guys you're missing out if you're not watching Saturday night. That's all I can say. Because like, for example, we got the Dudley Boys. You know, we've had like an entire tag team thing going on down on Saturday night. The Dudleys, they've been feuding with the Smoking Guns. Did you know that? Yeah, it's all happening on Saturday night, man. It's buck wild down there. The Dudleys are feuding with Smoking Guns down there. DDP's doing stuff. I want to book DDP, so he's doing stuff. Him and Jerry Lynn have actually been going back and forth. Did you know that? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty buck wild down there. And this is all really definitely happening, and not just me throwing together matches for to fill out a card. I would never do that. I would never do that. So let's see, but we will throw together some like segments to fill out a card a little bit. Maybe we start with the that stuff. We start with that and we move into the title matches. Cruiserweight title is more important than this nonsense. So let's see. I kind of want to do like there should be like a big fuck off video package, right? Right, leading into yeah, like there should be a main event hype package. Definitely. There should definitely be like a main event hype package that airs right here. At different points, we should be. Oh, that's how we open the show. That's how we. That's smart. That's how we do it. Okay. I don't know what I'm scrolling for. All right. Yeah. Promo. Ooh, whoa, ooh, whoa. That user interface could use just a little work, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, we'll do a little bit of a Team Savage promo. As Sting, Booker, and Stevie Ray. That's how we're opening the show. We're throwing it to them over to the side of the stage as Sting and Savage, Booker, Luger, and Stevie Ray all cut a nice promo to start us off here. At some point, we're also going to throw it back to don't save that. Yeah, good. We'll also throw it over to. Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. It won't make a difference. We'll throw this over to the Team Austin promo over here at some point. Don't save. Add. And that's going to be Austin and Vader and actually let's make this 7 people. Can I still change that or nah? I can't. Damn. Okay. Well, I can just redo it. That's fine. Don't save. Yep. Austin and Vader and Anderson, New Jack. Mustafa's gonna get a word in. Bischoff and Heenan. Everybody's getting in on this promo. Everybody gets in on this promo. Everybody gets in on that promo. And that's going to be like here-ish, like mid-show. I feel like mid-show we throw it to them. Maybe we do a little can we do like a little hype package? Well, we could do like an event hype package. I'm fine with that. Oh, right. Can't do more than 3 segments. Right. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. So I would have to throw in matches, but I feel like this is a good enough card. This is enough. This is good. Yeah. This is Fall Brawl. Welcome to Fall Brawl. That seems like You know what? That's fine. That's acceptable. That's who you got, really. This is kind of the main. This is kind of the main players for the face team. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It's weird that Sting is front and center, especially since he does not have that U.S. title. Sting? What happened to the U.S. title? Sting? Alright, Fall Brawl 1996 preview by the Wrestling Spectator. World Championship Wrestling presents Fall Brawl live tonight in front of a mostly packed audience on pay-per-view. Fan interest is on par for the event, which is headlined by War Games. One of the most anticipated matches of the night is the triple threat for the WCW World Television Championship between Rob Van Dam, Chris Jericho, and Eddie Guerrero. Other matches that have the fans buzzing include the very well promoted Dungeon of Doom, Williams and Yeti versus Glacier and Shane Douglas versus The Brood, and the Cruiserweight Championship match between Dean Malenko and Rey Mysterio Jr. So let's see the predictions, starting at the bottom here. They think the Dungeon of Doom, they think the tag team triple threat is going to go to a no contest. I could see where you might think that. They think that I'm going to give you a non-finish to DDP versus Jerry Lynn. That is incorrect. They think that the Dudley Boys are going to win via DQ against the Smoking Guns. That makes no sense. The Guns are faces. Why would the Dudleys get a DQ win? They think that Rey Mysterio is going to win the Cruiserweight Championship in the first match. Guys, it's a feud. We're building. They believe Rob Van Dam is going to retain the World Television Championship. I mean, like, there's a lot of ways this could go. So, and they think that Team Savage is going to win War Games. Well, they've seen a War Games match. They are not necessarily wrong in thinking that the faces are going to win in War Games. So we start with the Team Savage promo. Team Savage is all hanging out over to the side of the stage. They're cutting a promo about how they're going to beat the heels tonight at War Games. In War Games, it's going to be a really good show, really good match. Everybody's hyped for it. All right, then we move into to three-way tag team action. Oh man. Well, I want. Man, Glacier and Shane Douglas is such a weird team, isn't it? That's such a weird team. They're gonna win. Glacier and Shane Douglas win. Good for them. And then we move into Jerry Lynn versus Diamond Dallas Page. They have, of course, been feuding all over Saturday night. The announcers are going to not talk about their feud or their match whatsoever because they've got to hype War Games throughout the match. Diamond Dallas Page wins Diamond Cutter. Really good match. The Dudley Boys versus the Smoking Guns is on next. Again, the announcers are going to talk about this one occasionally throughout the match, as the Dudley Boys do win the match over the Smoking Guns. We're building the Dudleys towards something. And then we go to the back as the massive heel team congregate around the locker room. Eric Bischoff and Bobby Heenan are going to be cutting a promo. New Jack's going to get some words in. Arn Anderson's going to get some words in. Vader's going to say something very scary. Mustafa is going to laugh and look menacing and clutch his foreign object. And Steve Austin is going to then cut the actual full-on promo that's going to steal the show. And then we go into the WCW Cruiserweight Championship match between Dean Malenko and Rey Mysterio Jr. Now, Malenko is a face. Mysterio also a face. Malenko wants to retain the title, though. I think I'm going to actually give you... I think I'm actually going to have Malenko use some heelish tactics here. Because Mysterio, we've got to build him up. So I think I'm actually going to have Dean Malenko use some heelish tactics to retain the title here. Yeah, and Ray looks great. Ray's getting so over. Awesome. That's going to build us up more. Good. All right, so what finishes can I even add to this? Because it doesn't make sense that you could do like a count out, or that doesn't make sense. That's weird. But all right, so Eddie Guerrero versus Chris Jericho versus Rob Van Dam for RVD's television championship. Big fight feel in this one. All three of these guys could go on to be main eventers a decade from now, but they're not main eventers yet. I like the idea of continuing to build. I want Jericho Van Dam to be a like one-on-one match eventually. Like we're going to eventually move. Like that's going to be the blow off is going to be between these two. Man. That being said, RVD does need the win. I'd like him to pin Guerrero to get it. I want Jericho to, not. Well, I mean, maybe Jericho could. Maybe I could justify Jericho winning the title here because he can roll up, Guerrero after Guerrero puts RVD down, and then Jericho rolls up Guerrero, gets the pin there. The champion's still strong, but Jericho gets the title. I think I can I think that works. I think I'm gonna do that. Jericho gets the title over RVD, or rather over Guerrero. RVD stays strong. I think that's how I do that. Yeah, I think that's the move, and it seems to be so far. That was match of the night. So, and then the main event hype package. People are like very mild about our hype packages, but they're so hyped for this match. Oh, how into it they are for this match. What can we do here? No, well, we could do distractions and stuff like that. But all right. Because, like, the good guys got to go over in War Games, right? The heels got to lose at War Games. That's how you do that. That's how you do War Games. The bad guys lose War Games. That's what they do. They're bad guys. So I think I'm gonna have to put the faces over at War Games. Yeah. I think the finish is Sting locks on the Scorpion Deathlock to Arn Anderson. Anderson is forced to tap out. So that can build us toward, no, that's good. Because then we can build toward Sting versus Vader. And we can transition into, like, Luger versus Anderson could be, like, what we go into from there. We could do a lot of different stuff from that. But, Sting beating Anderson here. That's really good. That's strong. And that gives us the go home happy for Vol Brawl. That's good. Good stuff. Okay. The grudge between Arn Anderson and Sting became hot at the blow-off. We blew it off a little bit early there. Yeah, well, we blew that one off early. That's unfortunate. So Stevie Ray's popular. Arn Anderson is over, even in defeat, which is good. That was a hot match. Cool. Good. Awesome. Let's see. A lot of viewers tuned in to watch. Nice. So Guerrero, and RVD also put on a hot match. Viewers tuned in to watch that one. So all of our big matches were very hype. I'm into that. Cool. And of course, like the promo the star making promo skills. I would love for a promo between Austin and New Jack. I would love that. Austin and New Jack just trying to outdo each other would be amazing. You understand? That would be some of the best. That's awesome. That would be great. I'm digging my own stuff too much, but yeah, cool. All right. Yep. 1.09 million. Great match. Great match. Oh, the Can-Am Express might be going to New Japan. Harlem Heat might be going to New Japan. What? No. They can't. No. No. They cannot. No. Harlem Heat, stop it. I will break you up before that happens. No. New Japan just making big moves over here. I don't like this. I don't like that New Japan wants to steal Harlem Heat from me. No! No! The WWF especially not. No. Never. I don't... Norman's my... You know what, man? Norman... Norman, I like you a lot, but yeah, you know what, man? Go do the thing you need to do. Go make your money. Go make your money, Norman. But definitely, for sure, not Harlem Heat. Yeah, well, bye, Norman. I don't care if Harlem Heat's happy. They're in one of my hottest feuds right now. I'm not letting them go to either New Japan or the WWF. No. Never, in fact. I don't care if you're unhappy. Oh, good, we found the U.S. title. Finally, this 3-episode arc is over. We finally found the U.S. Championship. It was indeed stolen, and the police tracked down the thief before they could sell it. What a relief. Sting had nothing to do with it, and promised to take much better care of it. Good. Let's give all our focus to the championship to make up for the months it wasn't here. I think that might be reasonable. Yeah. Hector Guerrero's available. Ishii's available. Sean Stasiak, I don't care. Let's see over here. We got available call. Okay, we're going to have a call up in 2 months. Okay. No, that's exciting. The power plant already paying for itself here will have a call up available in 2 months. What do you know? Okay. So, we finally got the US title back. That's good. It would have been great if I hadn't already pulled the trigger on ending the Sting Anderson feud at War Games. That would have been cool, but I already have done that. So, Harlem Heat, why are you guys unhappy? You're happy. Your morale's happy. You're fine. You're the tag team champions. You have not lost a match. You're fine. You're doing good. You're fine. Well, this has been overall a very successful show, I would say. So I'm going to actually cut it off right here. Guys, if you're enjoying Journey of Wrestling, if you're enjoying this, go ahead, do me a favor, do all the YouTube stuff. You know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the damn bell. And we'll be back very soon with another episode of Journey of Wrestling or Fire Promoter. One of the two. We'll be back with something. Bye for now.